let's take to the trails. Today's adventure takes us to Karnak, Illinois, and the Tunnel Hill Trail. Our top 5 likes. Number 1, the swamps. Tunnel Hill State Trail stretches for 45 miles from Karnak to Harrisburg, Illinois. We had planned on going the entire length. However, at about 3 miles north of Tunnel Hill towards Harrisburg, the trail had recent flooding and was difficult, for me at least, to maneuver on my bike. So we turned around at about mile 23. The trail along the Cache River is known for its pristine wetlands, including the cypress trees. It has 45,000 acres of protected land by the Nature Conservancy, which actually recommends on their website seeing the area via kayak. However, it was pretty awesome from a bicycle too. The swamps have a very unique beauty from every angle. The Cache River Wetlands Center can be reached from Karnak off of a 2.5-mile spur from the main trail and has a lot of information about the wetlands, including displays of some local wildlife. Number 2, the Ravines. In the 19th century, a train track was constructed for the Cairo and Vincennes Railroad for freight trains to transport goods like coal and timber between Illinois and Indiana. The tracks cut deep paths through and across some beautiful landscapes. Left behind from the now abandoned railroad are towering ravines all along the southern section of the Tunnel Hill Trail. The rock is rich in sandstone and limestone, and many areas create shelf-like outcrops that would actually be kind of fun to climb with the right shoes. But I opted to continue on my bike instead of trying to make that climb. Number 3, Sandburn Junction. Now be sure to stop by the quaint Sandburn Junction. It is an eclectic mix of refreshments, locally made items, and some souvenirs too, all wrapped up in a hometown atmosphere. Being directly off of the trail, it gets very busy during the summer high season, but we had the place to ourselves when we arrived. Except for this absolutely adorable local dog named Sammy. Now, payments for ice cream or bottled water or any other refreshments is on an honor system, and there is a picnic table area outside. Number 4, Tunnel Hill. The Tunnel Hill, which has given the trail its name, is one of the most fascinating features of the trail. Originally, while serving as a railcar corridor, the tunnel was 800 feet long. However, after the rails were abandoned, the tunnel had a collapse in 1929. The now recreational trail was then shortened to 543 feet. Tunnel Hill is, of course, the most impressive and is typically the main goal to reach for visitors, but there is a shorter, albeit not as fancy, underpass closer to Karnak. Going through Tunnel Hill, the temperature drops just like you'd feel in a cave. It was cold the day we were there, and we still felt the temperature drop in the center. The actual trail through the tunnel is well maintained and easy to ride through. The entrance and exits of the tunnel, to me, were the most impressive. It is worth the extra time to stop for a moment on your ride to really look at the engineering that went into creating a tunnel through a hill. Number 5, the Trestles. So I originally put number 5 as the Trestles. I mean, honestly, they are really, really amazing. There are 23 of them along the trail, ranging in length from 34 to 430 feet, with Breeden Trestle being the longest and also the highest at 90 feet. But then I decided to change number 5 to this Yeti packing heat. We have seen a lot of Yetis, for some reason, adventuring on U.S. trails. I guess it's a thing, but this gives a whole new meaning to a neighborhood crime watch. Enjoy life. Take to the trails. But before heading out, be sure to like and subscribe.